Homer heads to the grocery store for free sample tastings. He thinks any food with a toothpick stuck in it is fair game to try, so he sets his sights on a lobster. He wants to stick a toothpick in it and get a taste, but the clerk tells him the lobster costs $8 per pound. Homer cannot afford it at all. Then an idea pops into his head. He will buy a baby lobster, fatten it up, and eat it later. Once he gets home, Homer puts the lobster into the fish tank, yet he overlooks one critical detail. Pet fish live in freshwater, while lobsters need salt water to survive. He frantically pours salt into the tank, almost killing all the fish and the lobster inside. The next morning, Marge thinks Homer made a hearty breakfast for the family. She soon finds out all that food is meant for the lobster. Homer even steps on the scale holding the lobster. Together, the two weigh a whopping 300 pounds. With Homer's constant care, the lobster keeps growing bigger and bigger. The fish tank can no longer hold it. Little by little, Homer stops seeing it as a future meal. He starts treating it like his own child. He plays with and takes care of it every single day. Meanwhile, Lisa stays homesick with a cold. Marge lets her play video games so she can rest. Before anyone realizes it, Lisa becomes completely addicted. She plays nonstop for 3 straight days, completely neglecting her schoolwork. A quiz is scheduled at school the very next day. Lisa panics instantly. She even imagines scoring a 0 on the test, ruining her chances of earning a Harvard scholarship forever. To get out of the exam, she pretends she still has a fever. Her teacher tells her to drink some water and rest, then come back to take the quiz. Just as Lisa does not know what to do, Bart shows up. He made a paper cutout decoy of himself and tricked the teacher so he could skip class. After hearing Lisa's trouble, Bart leads her to the boys' restroom. A secret deal is going on there. Nelson is selling copies of the test answers. Lisa refuses to cheat at first. She would rather get a 0 than earn grades dishonestly. Crushed by overwhelming pressure, she ends up buying the answer key. When the exam finishes, Lisa earns the highest score in the whole school. Everyone is proud of her. Marge even tapes her perfect test paper onto the refrigerator. Still, guilt weighs heavier and heavier on Lisa's heart. Shortly after, the principal calls her into his office. She assumes her cheating has been uncovered. Surprisingly, principal tells her her high score raised the school's overall average. Thanks to that, the school qualified for a vital grant. At those words, Lisa can no longer keep the truth hidden. She admits she cheated on the test, but the principal asks her to stay quiet about it. The funding will let the school renovate buildings, buy new computers and upgrade learning facilities, and benefit countless other students. In the end, Lisa agrees to keep the secret for the time being. On the day the grant is awarded, guilt overwhelms Lisa once again. She steps forward and confesses to cheating. After hearing everything, the auditor chooses to forgive her. In his opinion, having the courage to own up to mistakes matters far more than pretending to be flawless. The school successfully receives the grant. Back at home, Lisa changes her official test grade. Around the same time, Marge spots lobster footprints on the floor. Homer explains. He gave the lobster a warm bath. Then he catches a mouth-watering aroma drifting through the air. It suddenly dawns on Homer that the lobster he has cared for this whole time has turned into a delicious dinner. Homer finally decides to eat it himself. He says it is what the lobster wanted.